Hello, welcome back to another video. Today we're reacting to some good old lovely Rev. Saddest Gura hater finally got what she deserves. Let's get into it.
Hey, what's up guys, Rev here. So today we're going to take some time and talk about the controversial content creator, Brittany Venti. Now, if you've been following this channel for some time, she would be a familiar face. We made a couple videos talking about her more unhinged takes involving VTubers. She is easily one of the biggest VTuber haters out there, and in particular, she has targeted Gawr and Ironmouse, often attacking and slandering them through her tweets and her videos.
Of course.
The update involving Brittany Venti.
I don't get how some people can just hate for the sake of hating, bruh. They be hating on someone's success. It's so fucking cringe, dude. Like, how are VTubers living in your head rent free to the point where you just, that's your entire personality, is hating on VTubers? That's fucking cringe as shit.
Venti is this post she made 2 days ago saying this: in case some of you are wondering why I've gone MIA and unlisted things, I've retired indefinitely, and that will now include social media too. I just want to make an official post for my subscribers. Thank you for the support. I want to focus on my life. My dream was always to get married and start a family with the right person, and I just want to eliminate any possible obstacles in my way. So it's time to try something different by going offline, which is a pretty admirable thing if she's actually going to stick with this. Many people believe
press X to doubt she'll be back.
She's pulled stuff like this before, but a lot of people are
I don't understand this need for people to announce their departure from social media like this is a fucking airport. Fucking yes, insert username Brittany X Venti, departing YouTube in 5 minutes. Get to terminal YouTube departures. If you're also, and you'll have a layover in X departures on Kansas City. Be sure to be there 10 minutes to the terminal before leaving, or you will miss your departure. Like, what the fuck? It's weirdish. Like, I'll never understand it, dude. It's fucking everyone who does it, dude. It's like, why do you need to state that you're fucking leaving? Like, I've seen it everywhere. I see it on Instagram Reels, VTubers being like, I'm leaving X and I'm going to Blue Sky. It's like, who the fuck asked? Just promote your fucking Blue Sky. That's it. Be like, oh, hey guys, I have a Blue Sky, go follow that, and that's the end of it. And people will sort of connect the dots on their own. I feel like, and then you have fucking people like this that are like, oh, I'm leaving social media, and then they come back 2 weeks later. I've seen it fucking everywhere, dude. Everyone does it, and it's fucking cringe as shit and weird to me, dude. Like, no one cares. That's the sad reality of it. If people just make a video, if you're doing YouTube, just make a fucking video explaining why. You don't need to make a post about it and then post it everywhere on all your socials.
Observing the irony that she is retiring and scrubbing her account clean to try to go and have a family, because
you can start a family and still have a YouTube channel.
As a typical e-girl on the internet, she was basically, for lack of a better phrase, a titty streamer on Twitch. Then she
you love those
sort of trad pick-me type over the past couple of years.
Oh, great. So she's a grifter.
It's just palpable, okay? She spent years trying to be a pick-me on the internet, and it turns out no one picked her. So that's why she's making this drastic change and going offline to try to fix what's going on or what's missing in her life. And she wasn't kidding about unlisting things. Pretty much every tweet that I've covered in my videos, the controversial ones, they've been deleted. And also looking at her YouTube channel, she has deleted pretty much every single video relating to Ironmouse as well as Gawr, at least the ones going after them specifically. And I don't think that's too surprising. And when I say deleted, I mean probably unlisted. It sounds like that's what she meant. She unlisted her videos. But anyways.
Can I just say, she does not look good in these thumbnails. She looks fucking weird. Just an observation. But why is she fucking scowling at me in this thumbnail? Like, what the fuck?
Luckily for you guys, I have a pseudo archive of these videos because over the years. And I thought today we would take some time and go down memory lane and witness the crazy arc that was Brittany Venti's hate for VTubers. So when did it all begin? Well, she spent about 4 years now targeting Gawr, who is the most subscribed to VTuber on YouTube. You have to understand, back when she debuted in 2020, this was a phenomenon. Okay, people were going crazy. This was Hololive's first English generation, and Gawr at the time was the fan favorite. And for a lot of people, especially in the West, this was
she's done a lot of shit
at VTubers. A lot of these VTubers in that first generation were the first VTubers people were exposed to. So it was a very impactful time.
Okay, however, that's coming from him. I was like, what is that audio in the background? Like the wind.
Venti, who shortly after her debut in 2020, she would target Gawr and start going after and saying some very out-of-pocket things. Beginning really with the main piece here, which was her video, now deleted, where she said, predators and poontang addicts are extremely butthurt that I made this video. Make sure you like it and share it to piss off the coomers and predators. They are raiding and dislike brigading. And they were definitely disliking the video.
Yeah, she got ratioed.
10% like-dislike ratio.
That's hilarious.
10% likes versus 90% dislikes. And she got dragged through the mud, and rightfully so, because
get ratioed, bitch.
Gawr saying so many out-of-pocket, unhinged things, saying that Gawr might have been.
All I'm gonna say is, if this was all true and all the shit that she's claiming was true, Gawr would not have performed at the fucking Dodger Stadium, and she would not have a literal Dodgers card. All I'm saying.
This character, that she was also a man, and that she was basically catering to an audience full of 40-year-old men, jaying off to her because they believe that she's a real life 9-year-old child and all this crazy stuff. And she would get
she's just unhinged and cringe.
She'd get dunked on various social media platforms. It was an absolute disaster. Now, a little fun fact, I would make a response video back in 2020. This is even like a year and a half before I even got my VTuber model. This was for me, probably the first.
What an adorable model, might I add. This is fucking adorable as shit. I'd wear this shit, unironically, like at home, being all comfy and shit. I'd wear a hoodie like that.
Commentary video. So this was a kind of game changer for myself at the time. You can see it did really well. Unfortunately, got demonetized in the first 20 minutes it was live, so we lost a lot of clams on that one, but it was definitely still worth it, and still a video I'd come across every once in a while. But let's just play a small section to give you guys kind of a taste of what she was saying about Gawr.
My first impression of it was, oh, is this like a child show? Is this a kid's show? Like, kids can see it, kind of like Dora the Explorer, and like interact with it. And then I come to find out, no, actually, the chat is full of 40-year-old men getting off to the depiction of a 9-year-old.
Yeah, behold, a literal 9-year-old. But anyways, that gives you a little taste of her hate for Gawr.
How do you even know they're 40 years old, dude? I bet you her metrics are like between 18 and 25. I can guarantee you those are probably her fucking metrics. And this is the internet. Rule 34 of the internet. If it exists, there will be porn of it.
She was a day one hater of Gawr. To admire the 4 years of consistent hating. But she would make further statements about Gawr for the next couple of years, a couple rounds of videos. Again, they're all now unlisted. But she was basically biting at Gawr's ankles and would only get
fucking real Chihuahua ankle.
Little interesting factoid, right?
Real. I fucked that up so badly. I was gonna say real Chihuahua ankle biter energy, but I fucked up the words. Oh man!
Here, if you want to enjoy,
I need to take an autism test. On God.
When the whole Predator Problem video was released in late 2020, and around that time, Gawr would make this live stream, and she wouldn't speak about Brittany Venti. Instead, she would have this caption in her thumbnail, and here's a bigger version of the thumbnail. It says "Goo Goo Gaga LOL" in small print, which is a reference to one of the criticisms that Brittany Venti used, where she said that Gawr speaks like a baby and speaks like Goo Goo Gaga. So either Gawr herself or her editor.
What a fucking
went out
beast!
Of their way to include this.
What a beast! What a troll!
In the thumbnail, and that's
great.
all Brittany.
And there goes my model.
4 years of seething at Gawr. Now I guess eventually she got a little tired of going after Gawr with no response, so she would switch targets to another
Ironmouse
choice, which is Ironmouse. Okay, she went after an incredibly well-liked and one of the most successful VTubers in the world, Gawr, and
just switching from
the same description that applies to Ironmouse.
So yeah, she's just a grifter. She's just switching from one popular person to another and just shitting on both of them for no reason. How do these people live in your head rent-free like this? I never understood that, dude. Like, you can dislike someone all you want, but how the fuck do you make it your entire personality to just hate on these people? You like wake up and these people are living rent-free in your head and you're just like, I gotta make my daily Ironmouse hate tweet. Like, what?
Mouse in this case. And
Makes
it's just a very bad move. Again, like, you don't have to like Gawr or Ironmouse or VTubers in general, but if you are actively trying to cancel, slander, and just actively seething about these VTubers in particular, I think there's something wrong with you.
Dude.
And in this case, she
get mentally checked out.
Cancellation attempt in 2023, where she was talking about how Ironmouse is like fostering this predatory environment, including an audience of little boys, and that she was baiting people with this childlike model, and that she was also extremely sexual with her content, which is just a round of insane claims, and also talking about her childlike character while also acknowledging that her character has large breasts, which is a complete contradiction. But again, just like with the last one,
I will say this: there's only one model I haven't liked of Ironmouse's that I do think is fucking very risky. That's about it. All the other models so far have been pretty tame from what I've seen. And like, she switches models very fucking frequently, if I'm recalling correctly. So it's not like the models are going to stay in circulation forever. She's bound to switch them up here and there. Like, so far, the only thing I don't like about her current models is the hair horns. That's about it. I just don't like that hairstyle. That's just not a me thing. But I mean, I know that other people like it, and that's not bad. It doesn't invalidate their feelings. Just because I don't like it doesn't mean other people won't. You know, like, and this is just like, why, dude? And the Twitch sex work pipeline, I'm sorry, but have you seen the amount of bitches on hot tubs and shit? Like, literally on boards and whatnot, fucking shaking their asses. It's essentially almost like a fucking chatterbait thing where they connect the love sense to the tips and shit. Essentially what they're doing. And what I hate is that VTubers are starting to do that too, and it fucking sickens me. Like, there's that dumb bitch that opted to fucking fully stream with her model nude, fucking ruining it for everyone. To the point where literally the next day they had to change TOS. Because, I mean, it wasn't just VTubers. Everyone was taking it to the extreme. Both women and fucking VTubers. Like, you had actual flesh tubers with only, like, the black censor bar over their nipples and shit. And it was like, and they had, like, a little line to cover up their bajumbas and whatnot. And I'm just like, why do y'all need to turn this website into a sex website? It's a website, like, I stand by this. Twitch needs to get rid of just chatting and hot tubs and pools. And go back to just making this a pure fucking gaming, like, shit, you know. Pure gaming platform to live stream games and other shit like that. Art can stay, I don't mind that. Just fucking implement shit to where bitches aren't painting on themselves fully naked, because that's fucking cringe as shit on a kid's platform. Music can stay, you know, the concerts tag, that's totally fine. I don't see any issue with that. Just get rid of hot tubs, and if you don't want to get rid of just chatting, then fucking apply some hardcore censorship to just chatting in terms of what you're showing on stream, not what you're saying. Because to me, those two categories just are dominated. Just chatting, not so much anymore, but pools and hot tubs is just dominated by thoughts, by e-thoughts that just are on there with micro bikinis, with a slight inflatable pool in the background, and all of a sudden that classifies as a hot tub stream. And the only reason it's allowed is because Twitch moderators are a bunch of fucking simps who goon and shit to that crap. And whenever a VTuber will do it, they'll fucking ban them, even though it wasn't intentional. I will say though, if they do it intentionally, a VTuber, fucking ban them for a day or two. But don't give them a fucking permaban if it's a first offense. That to me is also pretty fucking stupid. I've seen people just getting banned and shit. Like Zentreya was banned for like about a week, I think. Even though she did fucking nothing wrong, which in my opinion was very fucking retarded. And I was just like, why? Like, and then they were trying to pin it on her model, and I was like, her model's pretty tame. The only thing you could realistically complain about is that her titties are fucking huge. But even then, there are women with titties that big. Like, what? There are women on Twitch who do hot tubs and pools that have bigger titties and are showing those through micro bikinis, but you'll ban Zendrea? Make that make sense to me. It doesn't. It just fucking doesn't, dude. And I fucking hate it. And it's not also only women who do it. Like, I literally saw on my X timeline, there was this one dude I was following, he was a femboy VTuber. Then he started doing weird thirst trap images where he's fully naked and the only thing he has on is underwear and he's showing his bulge. Like he's out of his way, going out of his way to show his bulge. And I was like, dude, what the fuck are you doing? This is weird as shit, dude. Then there was another one that I saw where he was showing off his model, and I saw the first like 3 images, and I was like, oh, this is a pretty cool model, you know, a muscular dude in a suit, you know. It's pretty common, you know, for dudes to do that. Usually the suit changes, or they are like some animal human hybrid and whatnot, and they have like on the suit or the clothing, it's like resemblance of what the animal's supposed to be. Then I get to the last image, and it's just outright fucking cock. The model fully naked with cock out, and I was just like, are you fucking serious, dude? What's the point of including this image? There is none other than the fact that you're trying to somehow, like, it's so cringe, dude. I hate it. Both men and women do it, okay? I'm gonna make that abundantly clear. I'm not just shitting on the men. I'm not just shitting on the women. I'm shitting on the men who do it too, because it's fucking cringe that both sides do it. Like, can't you just have your model be cute or masculine without having to overly sexualize it? And then do stupid shit like that? And I'm obviously not referring to Ironmouse or Rev or Gura or fucking Doki Bird or any of these other VTubers who don't do it. I'm referring to the ones who do it and ruin it for the rest. Because it's the few who ruin it for the many, and it's so cringe. Just reminds me of that one other fucking VTuber who only got popular because she beat Elden Ring with a fucking vibrator up her ass, and then she's just outright promoting her fansly in everyone in their clips and shit. And she's like, "Oh, you could go watch that stream on my fansly," and I'm like, "Really? Really? This is what you have to do to become popular nowadays? As a VTuber, you have to stick a vibrator up your ass and beat a hard game, and then promote your fansly? Like, it's just fucking wild to me, dude. I don't get it. I don't get how you could have a shred of morals and decency when you do shit like that, in my opinion, dude.
Let's listen to a version of her reaction to an Ironmouse clip that she found on Twitch.
Have fun over there too. We all have our funs, don't we?
What's sexual about this model? Her cleavage is covered up to here, to where there's barely a line. If anything, this model is more covered up in the cleavage area than some of her other models. You chose the wrong model for this if you were trying to make a point. What a shitty model to try to point that shit out with.
Don't forget to be a tier 3 sub. Oh, wow.
I gotta pause again. Yeah, he made a good choice.
Yeah.
Red from
covering
a
up,
year and a half ago made a good
covering
choice
up chat
right there. Yeah, it was a very unhinged video response. Again, this one is unlisted.
Oh my god, dude.
As well, and it was just like, again, choice of target.
Shows one of Ironmouse's most modest models.
But she would get one last hurrah. This is, I guess, her
Holy
swan
shit,
song
dude.
with VTuber drama. She would go after Gawr.
Wait, does that say lolicon? Why is lolicon censored? Lolicon aren't predator, but you seem like a predator when you flirt with an underage boy. What? I spoke on lolicons years ago, and they tried to censor me and threaten me for rightfully calling them creepy predators. I love how we just throw out that word lolicon like it's some sort of like I feel like people try to play off lolicon as if you're calling someone a pedophile, and it doesn't work out because lolly isn't underaged, it's cute. Rebecca's a lolly. Rev's model, if Rev's model is a girl and not a boy, Rev's a lolly. My model is a Shota, technically. Let me just get it. Like this is what my model looks like, full on modelage. My model is technically a Shota. Let's see if this is the right button. Yeah, there we are. Like, this could be classified as either femboy or Shota, depending on how you look at it. But I will never understand this weird take where people are like, "Oh my god," because people automatically assume, I guess, lolly means underaged when it fucking doesn't, dude. Lolly just means cute. If I wanted to, if my model had longer hair and was a little bit more effeminate, I could be like, shit, my model's a lolly too. Who gives a fuck? Gura is a lolly. Ironmouse is not a lolly. Because she's not petite. And Gura is. Like, there are other models. I feel like Doki Bird would also constitute as a lolly because she's petite and adorable. But yeah, like, it's just cringe as fuck when people are like, oh my god, that's a lolly bad. It's like, dude, I feel like you're spending too much time on hentai, reading too many doujins and not understanding that lollies are short. There are petite, cute women.
Gura again earlier this year in February, where she would make this tweet saying, "I spoke to..."
They even make fun of it in Rising of the Shield Hero.
And they tried to censor me and threaten me for rightfully calling them creepy predators. And she's like reminiscing on some of her old videos from years past back in 2020. And she would also release this absolute banger, award-winning tweet right here to accompany her breakdown in February, saying, Lolicon Pedo Hive are about to swarm whatever conversation it is whenever someone whips out this image. Yes, she created the head count of consent. Apparently, if your
head count of what?
Stacked up to a certain point, that determines whether or not you are a child or not.
So fuck every woman who's under 5 feet, I guess. Fuck every woman who's like between 4 to 5 feet. Damn, I guess dwarves count as children, huh? Dwarvish women. God damn, according to this logic. But like, I mean, I can see the argument for the forehead. It does look kind of childish, but that's just forehead. Forehead. But at the same time, I can understand that, it's a fucking cartoon model.
And yeah, like literally we're at the like, she's 6.5 heads tall, you sick freak. Like, as you can see, ridiculous. People would use her
Silence
own scale
child.
against her.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 heads.
Be a child. That backfired really
Silence
badly. But
child, that's hilarious.
This, there was a particular section that
roasted.
It was not a very good look for Brittany Venti. You can see here this person responded with a clip saying, "Lolicon aren't predator, but you seem like a predator when you flirt with an underage boy." And this is the clip.
Oh no.
Hello. Yo, what's up?
Sorry, I was just adjusting my Miss Father collar. After you said that you were a child.
Ah, my fucking head.
Okay, so what did you...
Oh, fuck, my head started hurting the instant she started talking. Damn, fuck, it's almost like my body's trying to tell me something. That she's a stupid bitch and that her opinions don't matter. But in all seriously, my fucking head did start hurting. Ow. Oh my god, what a great time for my fucking skull to just... fuck, that hurts. Oh, shit.
To,
that's annoying.
Confess today.
This is creepy as shit, by the way. Pastors already get this fucking horrible take because some of them are kid diddlers. And then she's playing on that. That's even creepier.
You like that anime? I have a lot of anime back in my house.
This is so cringe.
So I don't believe that children can sin, but would you like to confess your sins anyway? My child, don't be afraid of God. He is here for you.
Yeah, Rev's model's like, what the fuck is going on?
So Brittany Venti is blocked. Yeah, that one's not a very good look.
That's so cringe.
There, but at the very least, can we agree that it's hypocritical for her to call people like Ironmouse and Gawr predator baiters, and then she goes on her own content and makes those sexual remarks and gestures.
Yeah, that's...
she knows is a real life child on the other end of that call. Can we at least agree that's a bit hypocritical for her to be?
It's not a bit, it's very hypocritical.
But yeah, that is that clip didn't go over well. She reacted to pretty much every video response ever made to her, but she never got around to this one. I think it's because of that clip. It's kind of a hard one to explain.
Cover. The company that made Gura literally tried to copyright strike my YouTube channel because they were triggered that I called out pedophiles lolicons. Lolicons are not pedophiles, you ignorant bitch. Then the community notes Gura is 18 in real life, is over 18 in real life. We aren't sure of her actual age, but many websites believe she is roughly between 22 and 24. When was this made? Was this year? Oh God, Gura might be the same age as me. Oh, that makes me feel old. Oh God. Wait, 10 months ago. Oh God. Oh God, Gura might be the same age as me. Oh God, I don't know how to feel about that one. Oh my God, what a revelation. Oh my God, this is almost as bad as when I found out Jordan the Stallion is a year older than me. He's 26 and I'm 25. Oh my God, dude. For those who don't know, Jordan the Stallion is the come here, let me tell you something with the phone in the mirror, the black dude. And he's fucking funny with some of the shit. He's like, I did not know that, and then he inserts video here, or like he'll clip himself with like, oh, what's the Popeyes biscuit recipe? And he's like, come here, I got it for you here in my notes. So 1 tablespoon of it, and like that dude. I'm sure some of y'all have known him, but goddamn, knowing that the three of us are within the same age range of by like a few years is oh my God, dude. I feel old but young at the same time. We are not aging well. My generation is not aging well. I will say that.
Anyways, that's the trip.
Little
down
side rant.
lane. And I guess the final send-off for Brittany Venti. Will she actually stay away from content creation?
Nope.
I don't think so, personally. I think she's going to come back in a few months.
Like I said,
she's done stuff like this before. But hey, if her heart is in the right place and she has true intentions about going offline and having a more fulfilling life, then good. Go for that. But she's not wrong when she says those type of videos that she unlisted are going to be in the way of that. Yeah, she was definitely right when she said that. And it appears that she has unlisted all of those infamous videos targeting Gawr and Ironmouse. At the end of the day, once again, Gawr simply wins by doing nothing. That's going to do it for the video, guys. I hope you all enjoyed. As always, feel free to share your
I can get she's either gonna come back and continue her bullshit, or she's gonna fully rebrand herself. That's my prediction. If she does stay off online, that's good, but she just needs to not be chronically online, because this reeks of chronically online users. Like, I'm not fucking chronically online. I rarely open up X, and when I do, I mostly just either like fan art, or I'm like responding to like other VTubers and shit that like pop up in my feed that are like, you know, those good morning, say hello if you see this, and I'm just like, hi, hi, hi. Or they're like, I need more people to play X game with, and I like chuck in a gif of like anime girl raising her hand and shit. or that's the type of shit that I do, but I'm not, but that's like every now and then too. Like I don't open Twitter that much. I spend more time on Pinterest than I do on Twitter, but that's just because I'm looking for tattoo ideas for my arms. I want sleeves. I want to be tatted up, and when I retire and I don't need to work anymore, hopefully that's in 10 years with what I'm trying to do with my stonks upon stonks upon stonks. With my portfolio, trying to fucking earn passive income with dividend stocks. But if that kicks off, if my math is correct, I should be able to at least in 10 years, I should be able to, get be able to retire. And when I do, I plan on getting like a full-on neck tattoo of like those line neck tattoos. And I'm gonna have it stop just right under like where the beard hairline starts. It'll probably be from my collarbone, like a pretty sizable chunk of my neck. I've already seen a few that I like on Pinterest, and I'm just like, ooh, that would look nice. I like that design. But yeah, I just want to be tatted up. And obviously, I want to do it once I retire, so that way I don't have to go work and shit and be like at interviews, and they're like, they see the neck tattoo, and they're like, oh. And I'm just like, yeah. Unless it's like for like some bouncer type gig where if you get jacked and you're muscular and you have tattoos, you actually look threatening, where you're in a position where you need to look threatening or some shit like that. But yeah, anyways, a little side rants and shit. I just don't understand how these people can hate for no fucking reason, dude. Like how do VTubers just live rent free in your head? Honestly, I don't even think she actually means how the shit she says. I think she was just she was grifting through hate. Because seriously, you're gonna try Gawr, Gura, and Ironmouse as your like targets. That's not gonna end poorly. Like shit. And I'll admit, I had some unhinged takes with Ironmouse, and I was after some self-reflecting. I was like, yeah, those takes are fucking unhinged and they don't make any sense. So I just deleted those videos because I was like, yeah, I'm focusing on the wrong people here. For the points I'm trying to make, I should focus on the actual people who are actually fucking ruining it for VTubers. And I'll always go back to that stupid fucking bitch, dude. Like, oh my god, dude. The moment they updated their TOS, she immediately live streamed with their mod fully nude because oh my god, I hated that so much, dude. That made me so livid. I was like, are you fucking kidding me? You're gonna seriously do this shit? And it just gave Twitch more ammo to like start shitting on VTubers. But at the same time, they don't do anything about the flesh tubers, which I also fucking hate, dude. I hate that hot tubs and pool streams are just, for the most part, women there with like an inflatable kiddie pool in the background and just like showing off titties and shit. I hate that shit. And it's so fucking disgusting, and that's really predatory. That's actual predator behavior because Twitch is a fucking site for like kids. Like the minimum age for people to use Twitch is like 13. So oh my god, dude. I wish there was a competitor, like a real life competitor to Twitch that could actually force Twitch to, go back to what it was about, which was gaming before Amazon bought it out. Because ever since Amazon bought it out, it's just gone to shit, man. It's just gone to shit, dude. The moderators don't do shit. They harass and target the wrong people. And then it's just such a shit show, dude. It's such a shit show, and I hate it, dude. Then YouTube likes to also fuck with people, like when they did with fucking Ironmouse. That was also very fucking stupid, in my opinion. Like they fucking, because of mass reports, fucking trolls and shit, mass reporting Ironmouse's videos. I remember. I think it was both her main channel and her VOD channel. They were mass reporting her videos, and like I just remember one of her channels got literally terminated because of it. And that was the dumbest thing in the world. I'm thankful that they got it. They were able to reinstill it with all the videos and all the subs and whatnot. Thank God, dude. Because holy shit, dude. If they didn't do some shit about that, I'm sure Ironmouse or even what's she part of, V Shoujo? I'm sure either her or the mouse, the company she's with would have sued YouTube because that's straight up just I forget what it is, what the term is, but it's essentially where you mess with someone's livelihood and you mess with how they make money, and it's illegal because you're essentially preventing someone from being able to financially sustain themselves based off of their primary force of income, primary not force, out of their primary income. And yeah, it's just so stupid, man. Like, holy shit. I just don't understand any of it, dude. I just don't. I just wish we had more common sense in the world. But we don't. Anyways, a little side rant here at the end. Let me know what y'all think. Like, comment, subscribe, all that YouTube jazz. And I'll catch y'all in the next episode. Later.